continue tonight with Coach Blashill. Please let us know if you'd like to ask a question. We'll start with Max Boltman.
Coming on the second down 4-3, I mean, sloppiness did you think in the third, or too many kind of giveaways at crucial parts of the ice?
Well, that's the story of the whole game for me is, yeah, we got it to 4-3, but you can't spot teams four. First of all, we made terrible decisions with the puck, and we're not winning that way here. You're just not going to win. So, we've talked lots about it. I think we've made some strides in it. Tonight we went backwards for sure in that way. We forced plays we didn't need to force. We didn't execute with the puck, and ultimately we gave them a whole bunch of chances. And it's we had the momentum. I'd say early in the first, we were out shooting, I think 7-1 or something like that, and we had all the momentum. And we had a shift where we turned pucks over, and it was about a 2-minute shift. And I thought all the momentum in the game changed at that point. So if we want to win, we have to change the way we play that way. We have to. And again, I think there's been strides made, but we went backwards tonight.
Do you think it was the turnovers were a product of trying to play catch up, or was it something that you think you've just been seeing too much of lately?
I don't know if it's a product trying to play catch up or not. I don't know that. I know some of it was in the first when we didn't have to play catch up. It doesn't really matter. You can't force things. Like in the end, you have to take what's given. That's the reality of it. Doesn't mean you can't make plays. Of course you can make plays. You make plays when you have an opportunity to make a play. You live another day when you don't. And it doesn't matter if you're down 7-1 or if you're up 7-1. It's the same thing. Like you got to play the right kind of hockey. So if we want to take steps as a team as we go through this second half of the season, we got to manage it way better than that. And we got two teams coming up that are high octane offense teams. Again, for us to win, both right now in the near future and in the long term, you can't give away those types of opportunities.
Thanks.
Yep.
Answer Khan.
Yeah, Jeff. During that 10-minute stretch there in the first period, when you score a goal or two, I mean, is the key to stopping that momentum just having at least just a couple of maybe 50-50 shifts, or just a couple of decent shifts? Is that what you were lacking there to kind of curtail their surge?
Yeah, again, I thought we had momentum. I thought we were the better team early, and then I thought the rest of the momentum, the rest of the first was all theirs. And yeah, you gotta do what we did in the second. You get the pucks behind them and you play in the ozone. We gotta figure this out. We gotta create more in the rush for sure. But you're not gonna do it by forcing things. And we've been a pretty good ozone team all year. So let's be an ozone team. Let's get it in behind them and make sure we can play in the ozone. And I thought when we did that in the second, you saw it pay dividends. We had tons of shifts. We were in their end and tons of momentum.
Well, the message after that first intermission, even though it was 4-0, was it a case of there's still a lot of time left and you never know what can happen?
Yeah, we got 40 minutes left. Like they scored 4 in 20, so you have plenty of time to win a hockey game. Now it's not the way you want to play, but there's two messages going on at that point. One is what's acceptable for us as a hockey team, and two is if we do it right, then we got a chance to win. You just got to start. You got to start by playing the right way, and I thought in the second we did a much better job of that. They didn't have many chances, and then there was moments in the third where we were trying to do it, and then we just got sloppy again with the puck.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Helene St. James.
Jeff, I mean, we've just talked within the past week or so about there being improvement and having pushback, not deflating when the opponents score. Was that among the main things lacking tonight?
Well, certainly, obviously, in the first there when they scored the four in a row, I thought our pushback in the second was good, but it's too little, too late at that point. Not too little, too late. That's not true. There's still lots of game left, but it's a hard way to win to spot teams four. So I would say Helene, lack of execution more than pushback or anything else. Just lack of execution. Like we weren't ready to execute at that high level.
Is there something, you talk about team defense, and you guys are certainly better offensively this season. Do you think that plays into a little bit, that is there a mentality that, hey, we can score our way out of situations, or what's?
I would say I don't know that that's a mentality. I think we're learning how to be efficient with our offense, and I think it's good that we have a little bit more firepower, but you got to learn how to play the right way with it. You got to learn how to be efficient with it. And I think there's times where we've been that way, and times where we've been when we've tried to force things, and we've tried to make a play in every situation, and you just can't do that. So I think it's a learned process for a whole group of our guys, and we've got to keep getting better at it.
Lastly, just in Delkovich, was that just kind of partly sending a message to the rest of the team, and probably the first, second, and fourth goal, what could he?
Yeah, no, it's 4-0. I'm not that pull isn't pinned on Ned at all. No, he's had a heavy workload, so it's probably dual. Let's give him a little breather here, and then at the end of the day, our team wasn't playing with the urgency it needed to play with, so I don't think it was fair for Ned there. And I thought Pitt came in and did a good job.
Ted Colfin?
Hey Jeff, it seems like a lot of teams have a few of these games every season. How do they fall apart? Are they just guys try to make 2 or 3 goal comebacks, try to make 3 goal comebacks in one play or something like that?
Yeah. Again, I thought our again at one point we were out shooting 7-1. I actually thought we were playing pretty good. I thought we were fine. Execution wasn't great, but I thought once we got in the O-zone, I thought the Zadina, Rasmussen, Ernie line was really good. They created some chances. Valeno's line was good. So, but in the end, again, I thought we had too many guys not even close to their A game. And when you do that, you're going to have tough nights. And then when you're not in your game and you're competitive and you're trying to get yourself back into it, well, you try to force your way back into it. It's not how it works.
So that's all I need. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Last question, Carlos Monterez?
Yeah, hey Jeff, you had such a strong start to the season in the first half, and now you're going to the second half. I know you probably don't want to look too far ahead, but does it help to remind players that you're right there still in the thick of the playoff hunt, playoff race? Is that something that needs to be said as a motivating factor? You guys talk about that at all?
We talk about our guys are aware of where we're at. We kind of segment each 5-game segment. We try to be a playoff team each 5 games. So that's something we talk lots about. We got to make sure that we're also making sure we're doing it right on a nightly basis.
And just the success at home. What can you pin that on? What's been one of the major factors that's helped you win at home so often and even come back in games like this?
Yeah, our crowd. The momentum in this building is great. It's a loud building. The fans have been awesome. I think our crowd's been outstanding. And so to me, that's been a huge difference between home and away is we've gotten extra juice from our crowd. It's allowed us to win some games that maybe we haven't, that maybe we've been a little bit sloppy. Maybe it's covered up some things. But I think our crowd's been great. To me, that's been the biggest difference.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, those are all the questions we had tonight for Coach Blashill. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Recording